How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Nonso Mokwuah, and you already know who this person is.
Hello.
I don't have to.
Or should I? Me, there can be one new person watching, and they'll be wondering who is this beautiful damsel beside Mr. Mokwuah.
This is my beautiful wife, the breath in my lungs, Lydia Stanley. And today we are tackling two topics. Welcome to the second episode of Agree or Disagree. We did the last one last week and you guys showed a lot of support, and out of that came topics for today. Two people sent me DMs. No, one person sent me an email and that person sent me a DM. I'm going to put the screenshot so you guys see.
Feel free to send him more
DMs
and all of that.
Emails. If I don't respond, that doesn't mean I'm not going to answer it here.
Yeah.
I promise you that.
So his email is nonsomokwuah@gmail.com.
Yeah, it's on the screen right now.
Yeah.
And you also know my you also know my Instagram handle.
Yeah.
It's @Mokwuah. We are going to be answering every question based on our experience.
Yes, because at this stage of our lives, it's like we know what's up. We know, like, okay, cut the bullshit.
We've been there. Simple.
And we're going to tell you A is A, B is B. We're not going to cover or sugarcoat
anything. No
Sometimes we might disagree.
But what you guys know is that you guys are going to get our honest reaction and opinion to all of this.
Yeah. So if you want to see what we'll come up with, or hey, I'm making this my channel.
No. Please go ahead. It's cute. Please now. I've done it on your own channel, bro.
If you like to see how we answer these questions, please keep on watching. And if you end up enjoying, give my husband a thumbs up and subscribe to his channel. Without further more talking,
I'm going to put the screenshot on the screen right now. Please pause and read the email for yourself. It's quite a read, but you'll get the gist of why we are talking about it right now. It's a long read.
It's very long.
But she wanted to lay the groundwork for why she's worried. She wanted to explain herself. So do you think age gaps matter in a relationship or a marriage? First of all, our age gap, her and I, is 3 years.
Yeah.
I'm 30, she's 27.
No, I'm 20.
Well, she'll be 20.
Gosh.
She'll be 27 this year. So it's basically like 3 years and a half. 3 years and 1 month.
I honestly think in this part of the world it does. But I've seen a couple. I know a couple. Like, I've watched them on YouTube. Max and Maya living or something like that. She's about like 40 or close to, I'm not sure, and like well close to 40 or 40, and her husband is 25, 26. Like a video of them I watched, I think it was 26, or they met when he was 26 or something like that. So, and they just now had their first child, and you can tell that they are crazy in love. So it's like, what if you listen to people and say, oh, that she's too old for you, blah blah blah, or she will listen to people, oh, he's too young, are you a cougar, blah blah blah. Because she said when they started dating, she didn't even see any, like, it's like you're my younger, you're very young, So, but here in this part of the world, I don't know why it's such a big thing, like, oh, because I think you remember asking me that because you were saying it would have been an issue if I was older or something like that.
Yeah. And okay, I won't say it's just in this part of the world, and I totally agree with her. Age gaps matter to people in general, to be very honest. The only thing
I will not sit here and tell you age is
I beg, forget her, for the guy's parents. No, it matters. And I'm going to talk from a man's perspective. I've dated way older women. The largest age gap I had was 14 years. The woman was 14 years older than I was, and sorry. Babe, I've had experiences. I'm just saying, like, no, but the thing is, I didn't see it as anything. I was honestly comfortable in the relationship, but she wasn't. She, just like how this girl is now, she was always worried about, I'm older than you.
You never thought she was, wow, this age gap or more than man, see how they did.
No, but that's the thing. She was attractive for her age. Very attractive. You know, there are some people that it doesn't show. She was very attractive for her age. I liked our rapport, but it was always in her head that she was older than me. That was one day I'm going to leave for a younger girl, because I'm pretty sure that's also one of her worries. This person
leave for a younger girl.
Wow, that came out of nowhere. It's not like I beg you, disclaimer, I did not leave her for how I was alone when I met my wife. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is, to some people, it doesn't matter. If the guy honestly tells you, it does not matter to me, I want you to be the mother of my kids, jump with faith, enter with faith. If the guy has to start prepping his parents to meet you.
Honestly, can I just say something?
Yeah.
Like, minus him prepping his parents to meet you, if you literally do not give people an arsenal to hurt you, they'll be looking like, what can I do to hurt this person? They won't know how to hurt you because they don't know where it will hurt.
Yeah.
You who can just agree with yourself. Maybe you either agree with a number to tell people so that they just leave you guys alone. Literally what they do not know will not hurt them.
Can I also say something leading to this? She said that she was with somebody for 7 years.
And the person
right now she's 37. And you guys are no longer together. Please, I'm appealing to everybody, the ladies especially. Stop wasting time with somebody that will waste your time. 7 years gone. I don't know the circumstance of you guys break up, but I'm assuming you started dating this person when you were 30 years old or in your late 20s.
Yeah.
And were you dating the person to get married, or were you just dating because you had somebody and you became so comfortable that 7 years will pass and I never marry, nothing, it just goes. How can you be with somebody for 7 years and it just goes away? And you guys were not even married.
Most times I think it's just a very big rotating ball of like social status or social pleasing. Oh, how can I be so and not have a boyfriend? Or how can I be like this and I'm not dating anyone?
And I honestly believe that the reason why...
That's why people stay in those kind of relationships for long.
But do you think they also stay in that relationship for long because they don't have the mind or the liver to basically request that the guy tell them their plans for them? Like, if you want to marry me, what's up? You're not making any move.
Another thing is some girls actually know that the guy is not ready to get married.
Then why are you with the person?
And they knew it was, babe, you're just catching cruise sometimes.
7 years?
No, the 7 years old, she wanted to get married to him. She thought in her head she wanted to get married and she didn't communicate effectively with the guy. In the guy's head, he was not going to marry her. If a man knows he's going to marry you, like, this one told me about his intentions straight up, like, I want my next to be my last. He said that
I told her, if you're not going to be...
If you're not going to be down for any seriousness, then I'm out. Like, it's not those kind of playful relationships again. The girls, we're not saying dating long is a sin or is a crime, but it's like, why are we dating? If you can't have these conversations honestly with your partner, like without it turning into a big fight, or without him like
if it turns into a big fight, it's a red flag.
Yes,
ball out.
Go away. He's just using you.
How long is too long to date? To be honest, before you get married.
No,
assuming you're 27. Right now, the age you are.
Yeah.
How long is too long for you to date before you get married? Assuming you didn't meet me.
Too long.
How long is too long to just date casually?
Maybe like a year or 2 years.
Okay, please let me address the age thing again.
Yeah.
If your man tells you it's not a problem, let him start prepping his family right now. Like, yo, this woman is older than I am. Please, I beg you, do not lie about your age. Don't lie about your age.
I thought we're telling them not to tell the parents. It's not lying, but don't tell them. Like, they don't... How the husband needs to agree.
They will know.
How
do you... How about, baby? People, see, that's another thing I have to say. Women age faster than guys.
No.
It is the fact. Women age faster than... And it's not your fault. It's the way you're built.
No.
By the time your body goes through childbirth and all the periods and everything, it weighs on you. That's why you see, but if you see a boy and a girl that's 10 years old, the girl looks older, taller and everything because women age faster than men. It's just the honest truth. And I understand your worry, I understand your hesitation. What if you guys get to a certain age and the guy starts looking at younger women? I promise you, it does not matter Your age is not going to matter in that. Your husband can senior you with 10 years and still cheat on you if he wants to.
It's not about the age.
It's not the age that will make him cheat on you. It's the kind of man that he is. Is he?
So that even if that happens down the line, don't blame it on yourself.
It's not. Yes, it's not your fault.
Well, if you say he really loves you the way he does, then he probably wants to really like.
I promise you, age matters, but what matters most is the understanding that the both of you have.
We seem to be disagreeing on the fact that I'm telling them don't tell your parents, and you're telling them.
Please tell your parents. If I'm the guy, I will honestly tell my folks like, yo, this is the person for me. With your support, without your support, this is the person for me. This is her age. Please.
Yeah, he also has
respect
to fight for you.
Exactly. Because I'm telling you, they will know your age. Eventually. Will you be lying when they want to celebrate your birthday with the family? They will know your age eventually. Your own parents will even snitch you out to their in-laws.
I'll call everybody like.
No, imagine you're not the age you told me. And do you honestly think that your parents will hide it? They wouldn't.
They won't have that conversation. I'll make sure.
They will not. Your parents are deacons in the church. They will not lie. I'm just saying, please, if you know this is the guy for you, he has told you, whoa, age or no age, you're my queen. You guys should talk. Take it up in prayer if you wish, but go and talk. Let the guy talk to his parents. Let them understand that, yo, this guy is not changing his mind because he's not a kid. He's 29. He's an adult. He's a full-grown man.
Almost 30.
So his parents will probably be like, you know what, just bring. But now, what kind of man is he?
Yeah.
Is he the kind of person that will you know, try to
he's giving you now?
Don't be carried away. What kind of person is he? That's all that matters. Is it the kind of person in 2-3 years you start looking old to him? Or is it the kind of person, I don't know, but have that conversation.
The kind of person that is not looking at your physical beauty. Like somebody that is loving you for your heart. And
that's the best type. That's the best kind, to be honest.
Because those kind of love is like however your body looks.
Beauty fades, man. And I hope you're not a phase for him.
Yeah.
You're not a cougar in his eye.
Yeah,
you're not,
he's not
an attractive older woman. You're not a fetish.
You have to ensure that you people are serious about it.
Have that discussion.
It's about to make both of you are about to make very life-altering changes.
Yeah.
So. And you might keep saying you're waiting for your age or someone older than you. Probably might never get someone like that. Like they might not even be the ones for you.
Yeah.
So.
On the flip side, age difference between a man and a woman don't mean as much.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that's the kind of society we are.
Sad.
And I'm not talking about just Nigeria. It's everywhere. So it's everywhere.
I've seen some couples that the guy is like almost 70. The girl is like
in her 20s. Yeah, I've seen that too. I mean, shout out to Regina and Ned Woko. You guys know the story. I'm not going to say anything before you send NDLEA to come and carry me. Anyway, as long as one of you is not underage, under the legal age, please figure it out.
Have adult conversations.
Figure it out. That's just all I'm going to say. Second topic came from a DM that I received. It's going to be here on the screen, but it's short, so I'm going to read it out loud. It says, "Hey Nonso, good evening. In regards to your new Tuesday series."
Good evening. In regards to your new.
No comma. I'm reading it the way I saw it, but yes. Good evening. In regards to your new Tuesday series, can you talk about premarital sex and exploring your sexuality before marriage? Thank you. It's not a strong goal. What can we say now that will not cause our Christian parents to DM us this night or come after us?
I think the thing is...
This is two topics. First one is premarital sex. Second one is exploring your sexuality before marriage. So, go ahead,
You
Mrs.
can explore
Mokwuah.
your sexuality by masturbating without really having sex. Like seeing what your body likes and stuff. Masturbation, I don't think it is. It's when you like watch porn and like try to be with them mentally. It's how. Anyway, we're not talking about that because I'm really trying. You know, I'm trying to. I've stopped watching porn. Like I'm trying
and I'm so proud of you. I have to be like you. I don't watch porn actually. I watch porn adjacent, but I don't watch porn.
Yeah.
Like hentai.
It's so hard. Yesterday I was just scrolling on Twitter. Something totally unrelated.
There
was a whole picture of a guy and a girl.
That's what I'm telling you. That's the kind of stuff I see. On Twitter, you just scroll on Twitter. Next thing somebody retweeted something like, it happened.
Anyway, back to what we're trying to say, right? I personally think having premarital sex before, like, or exploring, premarital sex, but like premarital sex or exploring your sexuality is just code for you want to be fucking around. Because honestly,
you want to test the market.
Yes, no, you want to be fucking around. You're not even testing the market. You absolutely do not have any business sleeping with a lot of people.
You don't.
And I'm going to tell you this because when I met him and God opened our eyes to each other and we just kind of, fell in love and really saw each other for like, oh, this is who God prepared for me.
I'm supposed to end up
with, and it's like, everything makes sense. All the things I always thought I wanted in a person, all the specifications I quote unquote told God only. This person has it. So it's like, this is the answered prayer. It made sense why all the other ones were trash, and it was like, why was I trying by myself? If you want to sleep with people just for the mere fact of, you want to be having orgasms here and there, or you want to just be in people, it's fine if you want to do that, if that's what your calling is. But but I'm telling you, if you're someone that just wants to, in your mind, in the long run, you want to be a one-man, one-person kind of woman, and you want to be in that kind of loving, like, this is my person, just wait. And I'm telling you, you will know when it's time.
But
Do you agree or disagree? Like, should premarital sex be a thing? Because I know definitely, like, even when we were dating and we had not had sex yet, and then when we started having sex, and then leading up onto the marriage, and then everything, it's like we knew our love and we knew what we were standing for the rest of our lives, and we probably didn't need that to affirm anything, but it was like we just wanted to, because that was how much we were craving.
I think it was just an overflow of the emotions and the love that we had made us have sex the first time.
What I'm trying to say is, she doesn't have to, but if she entirely wants to, let it be worthwhile. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, you can't just go around and then blame becoming pregnant for one random guy or having an STD or something on you exploring your sexuality. Stay and masturbate rather than going around with guys if you really want to do that, because trust me, it doesn't make sense. There's so many people that got pregnant by mistake and
on their first try.
And then it's like, have this whole human that you're not ready to take care of.
I think I disagree with some things you said, but I also agree with some things that you said. I agree with waiting if you don't have your person.
Don't just give your body to anybody.
Let me tell you something. A lot of people make that mistake so early in their lives. Like, you're 16 and you're already having sex.
Everybody, because we are in such a hypersexual, like,
everything is online right now, and you don't know. You just feel like that's how it should be, or that's how it is.
That's not how it is.
Please,
don't have sex.
I beg you.
Don't have sex because
having
that's
sex at 16
or
17, even 18 is not it.
Know yourself first.
You don't know what you like. First of
Know
all,
yourself.
Second, why I disagree is, I feel like you have to try and see what you like. When I was younger, I thought I understood what I wanted. That is the problem. I thought I understood what I wanted, lean. But that's what I thought I wanted when I was younger. I dated a few of them. Until I just knew that no matter what it was, I was still finding fake girls attractive. I thought I needed to try the pudding. I needed to try to know or to tell myself this is what I like. So it's not be like, oh, okay, you married a big girl, then you decided to cheat on her with a skinny girl because you didn't know that is what you wanted.
Yeah.
That's just me. Do you understand? Like, maybe because I've seen that a lot. I've seen that a lot. People go and marry tall, big, bodacious women, and then they'll go and cheat on her with one petite girl because they now found out that that was what they wanted. So me, I think from my own perspective, that, like I said, we disagree on that fact. Premarital sex should not be you just smashing every single person.
That's what I was saying.
But let your dating preferences guide you. Date somebody that you think you're attracted to. Body type, height, sense, everything. And see if that is what you really need. That is just my own. Please, this will sound like a bad advice to a lot of people, but it made a lot of sense to me. Before I go any further, let me say this first.
Okay.
Whenever we talk about sex and premarital sex and everything, especially in the Nigerian setting, I think we're obligated to mention religion.
Yeah.
Religiously, I will not advise it.
Yeah.
Don't, if you're a Christian, if you're a Muslim,
religious society.
If you're a Christian, if you're a Muslim, it's the same thing. They don't advise you to have premarital sex. Wait till you're married. Some people, it ends up being the best decision they've ever made. Some people, I know some people that will be like, I was only with this one man, and they get to 40, 50, and they start regretting. I wish I tried more people. I wish I did. I don't have that. I will not have that regret. Me personally, I know what I'm ending up with, who I'm ending up with, and I'm perfectly happy with my decision. Now, I won't. If I had waited, I don't know if I would be one of those guys that will get to 40, 50, and you see them around all these bars around here, chilling at 8, 9, 10 o'clock without their wives because they want to test. They want to test younger meat or something different from what they have at home.
If you marry right, you and your wife supposed to be at that bar. You and your wife supposed to grow together. Like,
you're supposed to hang out at that bar.
Life together.
That's just what it is.
All the time.
Premarital sex has everything in the world has advantage and disadvantage. I will not lie to you and tell you premarital sex is a no. You can't do that. You can't do that. That's what your pastor and your youth pastor will tell you.
And I think another thing is, even right from growing up, I think that's why so many young children are just like, this sex, I want to have it. If the church starts to explain, imagine even at the point of us getting married in the church, they couldn't talk clearly about sex.
They could open mouth about sex.
Do you understand?
They're like, you people know that thing.
You can't
talk. You can't say sex to people who don't want to get married.
We are getting married. You cannot open your mouth and tell us sex. You cannot say sex to us, and we're getting married. It's quite appalling because that's how it's like.
That's why a lot of people
when you're becoming an adolescent, your body is changing.
It is
primarily as a human being, as your biology is changing.
That's the way you're created.
Your biology is telling you are a female. You need to start laying eggs and reproducing. If I use it, I'm using like easy terms. You get like you need to start reproducing. Then your mind starts looking for a male partner to do that. Primarily,
when you're ovulating, you don't even
without no cause of yours. Yes, ovulation is like your body is just looking for the next mate. So if you do not want to be in that situation where it's like, what's happening to me? Why do I feel this way? You have to start educating the children. The church has to do better because you're not a sinner.
Nigerian religion will make you feel guilty for the way your body is reacting.
And that's what's setting you up for failure. Yeah. Because all this thinking about exploring sexuality is because you feel like there's something to explore.
And then you feel bad that you can't just explore it. You can't just know what you like and what you don't like.
Meanwhile, you can. It's your life.
It's your life.
At the end
of
the day, it's
if you fuck up, it's on you. If it's great, it's on you.
So we'll just advise you, just be careful so that you don't get diseases that end up changing the track of your life.
No.
You end up being a dependent on
Don't
some
make
drug
a mistake that will ruin the rest of your life.
Don't get pregnant unnecessarily. If you want to be exploring yourself, go get an IUD or some sort of birth control, and that doesn't still stop you from requesting a condom.
Please,
and limiting your sexual partners.
I always say this: if you're too afraid as a woman or a man to go and buy condoms, you are not ready to have sex. You're not ready. A woman is supposed to have a pack of condoms in her pocket, in her bag at all times. Because there are a lot of guys that'll just be like, please now, let me just. No. You control it. Be hearing some women be like, I didn't really want it to, but like he just overpowered, he just took me.
Yeah.
Then after the sex, I'll be like, you just took what you wanted. You control it. Please, you're a mumu. Any girl that come and be telling me,
I'll call my ladies.
It's not like I really wanted it, but it just happened. Are you? What the fuck? Are you
You're
okay?
not getting. See, I'm telling you, it's very easy for girls to be timid at a young age.
You control the pussy. It is your leg. It is. If you know. Let me tell you something, baby. Wait, calm down.
You might be shy.
Please, no. I need. No, please, don't. No. If you are going to a guy's house that you know this person is sexually attracted to you, and the guy invited you to his house, you know, your mind, the back of your mind, know what this guy wants. You just know this guy has plans for you.
But I'm trying to tell them, if you're too young, do not dabble into it.
Okay, but
wait to understand yourself first.
I get that, but what if it started getting to the point where the person was trying to get your clothes off? Do you not know at that point, or more red flag, red light, something is happening.
Red light, something is happening.
Run away.
Wait. Red light, something is happening, but I'm timid and I'm shy. I'm telling you, it boils down to coming into yourself and growing into yourself and knowing yourself. Do you understand? Timid, what will he think? Oh my God, I don't want to appear this. That's youngness. That's my timid young self. That's what I'm saying. Wait till you're sure. Wait till you're confident in yourself
to
before
try
you
any of that.
Try having sex. Because some stupid guys can even make you hate your boobs for the rest of your life because you're still in your formative years, and they just make a stupid comment during sex.
And they'll just make you conscious about your body
throughout the rest of your life. You boobs that you didn't care about, like you loved how they were, you were just okay with them. You will start to question yourself, be weird and all of that. So
start comparing yourself to other people.
Wait, that's very important. Wait till at least don't engage in sex too young.
See, I started having sex at age 20. I always said it, and I think I said that last video. Did I? But anyway, everybody knows now. I didn't have sex super early. A lot of people have sex that 16, 17. To be honest, I feel like it's the worst thing you can do. Before I had sex, I was reading about sex for years because I wanted to be so sure. Like it didn't shock me, it didn't surprise me the first time I did. I was not feeling like, oh, what just happened? No, because at that point in my head, I was like, okay, I understand, and I'm also ready for the consequences of my action.
Yeah.
If by chance I get this person pregnant, I'm okay with this person that I'm getting pregnant. Like that was what was going on in my head. Not because somebody just shows you. I know people know how people make decisions, but like I'm saying, I completely agree with what you said. Wait till you're mature enough to understand.
To get an IUD, mature enough to get a birth control.
One,
without feeling shy, mature enough to protect yourself. You can be able to discern, okay, this guy just probably wants me for my body. He doesn't.
Mature enough to walk away and not be afraid to lose the guy.
Mature enough to choose yourself first. Like, it's me. I'm in control. You can't psyche control me into doing what you want.
Because you stand to lose more.
Yes, mature enough to know that, okay, this guy is just trash. Forget his packaging. I'm bouncing. Like, okay, he will say some things and you know that the person is moving mad, but you're scared of loneliness or scared to lose them, and then you still keep moving mad with the person. Like, you need to be mature enough for all of that. So that's our thoughts on like premarital sex and exploring your sexuality. Do you enjoy yourself, but I'm telling you, do it safe. Because at the end of the day, you will hate giving yourself to so many people.
Before you meet the
You
person that you're supposed to be
so
with.
many people,
I promise you that.
Minus what society thinks or whatever. Like
minus religion.
Minus religion.
You will
just
hate
yourself.
the fact that, man, I should have waited for this person. What is worth it?
And you will know when you know you will know the person that is worth it. And if you let your heart guide you, and not external factors, not the money he's giving you,
not
or
pressure,
the pressure from society, or peer pressure, social media. I just swiped online, I saw this person is getting engaged, this person is getting married. God,
or your friends coming to gist you about the night they had.
Yeah, and then you're like, okay, I need to experience this. Don't
everybody fucks eventually.
Yes, don't compare your journey to anyone else's.
Everybody has sex eventually. Wait.
And trust me, those girls that are telling you those stories, making it seem like so much fun, behind the scenes, they're probably treating so many diseases, probably dealing with so many BV and then odor and because of different.
And also because they are too worried to go to a hospital. They're now gonna be treated with some herbal things.
And timid. The thing here is age. I'm telling you, a secondary school girl, they will be telling her you can go and jump after I have sex with you and I come in you. There's this, is it sugar? There's a show that used to show this kind of things.
Yeah.
They'll tell
you to mix something and something
lemon
and drink.
Something and it's wash out.
How can you wash out when you drink it? It's not the same.
It's going to your digestive
It's not
tract.
the same.
It's not going to your
plumbing. It's not the same plumbing.
Please.
It's different pipes. I'm telling you, it's different. Do you know that time I was in secondary school? A girl was always saying that
one is coming from above, the other one is coming from below. And trust me, they don't mix. If not, you'll be feeling the water you are drinking in your
room. Her own was team, and then she'll put salt or sugar or whatever it is to wash it all off. Happy Mother's Day, dear. But whatever.
The vagina and its tract is so secluded that it's like anything that gets in there has to have come in from like this.
Yeah,
then the other one seeping from the walls of the distance. So your coke or whatever cannot seep in because it's not in your bloodstream. By the time it gets to your bloodstream, it's sugar already. It's not effective to go. It's not as if you are pouring hypo on a stain. Do you understand what I'm saying?
You have to be completely knowledgeable about your body first before you start thinking of your sexuality or anything. Understand your body biologically, like go and read books to know. And then secondly, try to know your body by yourself before you can give your body to a random person. And third, like she said, wait.
You don't need to prove nothing to anybody.
Thank you so much for joining us again in this episode of Agree or Disagree.
I totally enjoyed filming with you.
I really enjoyed having this conversation with you. We agreed on some things, we disagreed on some things, but that's how life is.
And we want to hear your opinion as well.
Please, in the comment section, email me, DM me if you have questions, if you have topics or whatever.
If you have anything you want us to talk about,
anything, please.
Stay hydrated.
Hey. Thank you so much for watching. Please leave a like, please subscribe. This video is fun for us to make and I really hope you guys enjoy it whenever we talk real life things because we've really gone through all of this. I promise you, we've experienced everything. So we are not the same advice we are giving anybody here, the same advice we give our siblings, our child, whoever it is.
My child.
Please.
Just
thank you so much for watching. Take care of yourself.
Bye, guys.
Can you imagine? You're threatening their future.
Yes, in case they come across.
I'm
not thinking about the way you keep my world from spinning. I'm just thinking about your eyes.